One of the exciting aspects of testing in the new era, guys, is we no longer have guesswork about whether or not those vitamins, minerals, and supplements are actually getting into your system. We can do micronutrient testing. And Genova is one company, along with SpectraCell, that does a great job with micronutrient testing. This test is called Nutreval. Now, this test kit is shipped out usually from Genova directly to your home. Sometimes we will ship it from the office to you, but I wanted you to be a little bit familiar with the kit because it can be overwhelming when it first shows up. Remember that whether you take this kit to a lab and have your blood drawn, or a mobile phlebotomist comes into your home or office to draw it, they're going to know the technical parts of this. What I want you to be focused on is the paperwork and making sure you understand how to process the insurance component. So we'll do a quick run through here. You open up the kit. It's an insulated box because you're going to be sending back the samples. The lab or the phlebotomist will be sending back the samples in this with a freezer block. There's a lot of pipettes in here for transferring urine and transferring blood. You will find in the kit, if you open this up, there's 4 vials for your blood. There'll be only 3 unless you're adding vitamin D. Then there'll be the 4th vial will be drawn. Now, some of that blood needs to be drawn off and collected as plasma, but again, the lab or phlebotomist is going to know the technical parts of this. You don't need to fret about that. Additionally, you're going to need to collect some urine. Now, this is a little bit more important for you to think through, because you are going to have to collect that first morning urine into a plastic cup or paper cup, and then transfer the urine from the cup over to these 3 vials, brown and 2 green tops. Those go in the refrigerator and set those aside. Again, the phlebotomist or the lab will collect those and ship them in. Once the blood and the plasma and the urine are all collected, they're going to go back into this container with a freezer block. Now, this comes thawed out. Put that in the freezer if you can, just to help out the team for a couple hours. So this is frozen, goes back in, all the collection goes back in. And here's what's really important for you. Remember, we said first and foremost, the requisition is what you need to be thinking about with any testing, and here it is. Genova's requisition. Now, if you've done this before, there may be a little bit of a moan, but here's what you need to pay attention to. Don't worry about my signature or doctor's signature or any of this first page. The back is where you need to focus. All the patient information should be filled out. Your complete insurance information. Please don't forget this. And then it's worth looking into whether you are Schedule A or Schedule B. Schedule A insurances will cover most of the Nutreval, up until about $149. Schedule B insurances don't cover as much, and in those cases, most patients are going to be better off going with a cash plan that we've negotiated through Arise MD with Genova. Give my office a call if you are a Schedule B to make sure you can't save some money. You may or may not include a check and some credit card information, and then be sure to sign down here. That's the requisition. It needs to stay with the kit, okay? And then you'll find a bunch of other paperwork in here. There, like most kits, there's a return envelope for everything to go in. FedEx. You have blood draw instructions. Now, there are 2 swabs in here. If you elect to have some genetic testing for COMT or MTHFR, methylation testing, these 2 swabs are used in your mouth to collect some cells. Okay? You'll find a little bit of patient information here, just verifying that everything's in the kit as it goes back. And what else do we have in here? Lastly, patient billing overview. This is worth taking a look at, and again, it emphasizes the easy pay. Really what you need to determine is, are you Schedule A or Schedule B? If you're Schedule B, be sure to call our office and see if you can't save money with the cash offer.